Yeah. Welcome to West Coast We Active podcast, number one independent podcast in the world. I need you to go to WestCoastWeActive.com, number one independent website in the world. Why, you ask? Because it's me, Big Silencer, DJ Heavenly, Jaron Draws, and the whole family. Tune in, stay active, don't miss out, get some merch, freshen up. Summertime's coming. We need to stay busy. Much love to y'all. Hit the subscribe button, like, share, do all that good stuff, and get at me. Yeah. We got Kevin Young. Kevin Young, Orange County's finest tattoo artist, out the West Coast, Southern California, live in the flesh. And guess what? He's getting in my flesh today.
That's right.
How are you, my brother?
Great, brother. How you doing?
It's an honor to have you on the show today. And it's a crazy way to have you on the show. I actually came down to his shop here in San Clemente, the well-known Freddie V's. Beautiful shop. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. What are you doing to me right now?
Drew up a heavenly script for you, going on the inner bicep. Drew it up this morning while you're coming down. About to get into it. We just put the stencil on, gotta wait for that to dry. We'll be handling.
You guys, this is an award-winning world traveler. You know, this man has done many things. He's not only a tattoo artist, he rips it up on the bikes. He's well known in the community doing big things. You want to get into it a little bit while you could talk about anything you want while you're doing it, man.
Damn, where should I start? I guess I don't know. When I'm not tattooing, me and all my friends ride Harleys, and we don't really ride them slow. And yeah, we do a lot of video shoots doing that kind of stuff. A lot of my friends are pretty nuts. They do wheelies down the block on tricked out Harleys. It's pretty gnarly. And I used to do a lot of like canyon smashing stuff. I was really fast on a Harley in canyon, but I had a pretty good fall a while back, August 1st, and broke my hand pretty good. And it kind of slowed me down a little bit. So still fast, but not as fast as I used to be. So
yeah, I'm grateful that you slowed down, man. You can't be going crazy forever. I mean, I know when you come from that lifestyle, you live the fast life. It's hard to adapt to a slower lifestyle, but
yeah, definitely. Grew up doing like freestyle motocross and going out to the desert all the time. I don't know, something about growing up in San Clemente too, man. We all are crazy out here. We're all of us are pushing something to the next level. I mean, this area produces more professional extreme athletes than anywhere around. We got tons of pro dirt bikers from here, surfers, skateboarders, all kinds of shit. I don't know. They put something in the water, it makes us freaking crazy.
yeah, it's just like it's Southern Cali, I mean, like this is it's an extreme sport. Like there's surfing down here. You got the most beautiful beaches and stuff like that. So what got you into that? Like the Harley life, that's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's a big situation. I know there's a lot of clubs and a lot of people that do it. What got you into that situation?
Yeah, as far as the club thing, I don't want to speak too much on that.
No, I understand.
But like getting into the whole riding thing was my dad. My dad is still one of the fastest and gnarliest riders that I know. I mean, he'd be going just as big as all of us, and they do. He's freaking just launching his 450 as far and as high as he could. Dude could wheelie for miles and miles and miles and never set it down.
Yeah.
So a real young age, he had me in shifter carts and like little go-karts. Probably like 2 years old, I was sitting on his lap driving those. And then I was on the dirt bikes pretty quick. I could ride a dirt bike before I could really run. So,
your whole life it was just your pops got you into the riding and all that.
Yeah, and like my love of like hot rods and everything that anything that has a motor and handlebars or a steering wheel, I'm down for.
Man, Kevin Young Tattoo. See, you guys, I'm telling you, he's a very mysterious individual. it's hard to, like, you know what I mean? He can't speak on the club shit. I respect that on 100% because, you know, that's their business, not ours.
All respect to them. Support your local.
Support your people, man. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean? Like, I got people in every walk of life, and that's why I'm so cool with you, dog. Like, I respect how you move. Everything you do is legit. You know, you're a humble person. You come correct every single time, and you're a fun person. You're a loving person. You take care of your family. You take care of all your friends, and that's what's up. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? And what got you into tattooing? What age were you when you got into the tattoo life?
So I did my very first tattoo when I was about 16 years old. And when I was about 9 years old is when I knew I wanted to do tattoos. And I was like already kind of like into airbrushing, and my mom always had pencil and paper in my hand. But about 9 years old, my cousin had a friend that was living with us, and my cousin was living with us too. And he came home from getting a tattoo up the house. It was at Ink House, Franco Vescovi's first shop. And I'm looking at his little gecko on his arm. I'm like, damn, how much did you pay for that? He's like, $350. Dang, you paid $350 for that? He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. So I pulled it back to my room, kept drawing. I was about 9 years old when that happened. So from then on, I pretty much knew that I was going to be an artist and I wanted to do tattoos. I was always getting in trouble at school for drawing on my friends and, coming home with tattoos drawn all over me. And, teachers saying that it was useless, and now look at me. Ah.
Yeah. See, kids, don't ever give up on your dreams. You know, it might sound weird when you're doing it at first. I got clown when I first started rapping. I remember I'd be at high school, fools be like, "You're whack." All my brother's older friends and shit, you know, and I'm actually one of the only people to break through and shit.
Exactly.
It's crazy, man.
I love all my haters. Keep
Yeah.
hating.
And they keep coming. It seems like when you're doing the most, you know what I mean? It seems like that's when they all pop out.
That's when the fake ones will pop out for sure.
You know, Kevin Young doing a heavenly on Big Silencer's inside arm right now, close to the heart. Came all the way down to San Clemente. How's everyone doing out there in the world? Yeah. So let's get into it, man. What was your first tattoo?
My first tattoo. That's a funny story, actually. I was about 15 and a half, 16. And one of my best friends, Rob, was doing tattoos. And he hit me up. I ditched school and he hit me up. I was like, "What are you doing?" I was chilling. "All right, come over. Let's do some work. Let's do a tattoo." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm down." He shoots me the address. Really, really nice house up in the hills of Dana Point. And I'm chilling for a minute after have like halfway through the tattoo. Go outside to the backyard and there's this Hummer out there. And I'm like, what the hell? I walk up over by it and it's got painting of Dennis Rodman showing out the back of it. I walk over back into the house. I'm like, "Hey, what's Dennis Rodman's Hummer doing here?" "No, this is his house." I was like, yeah, so I got my first tattoo in Dennis Rodman's house.
Was Dennis Rodman there?
No.
What the fuck? So whose house is? Like, how'd you come across to going into his house?
My homie's mom was dating him at the time.
That's fucking dope. Shout out to Dennis Rodman, man. One of the greatest power forwards in fucking history.
Yeah, and I got a lot of respect for Dennis. I see him out all the time, and he's awesome. Man. He's a really cool dude. And, both Black Fly family also, so that's really cool.
Man, shout out to see Kevin's got all kinds of sponsors. He'll be naming a couple of people throughout this. He's I know Espinosa Leather, Black Fly sunglasses. Who else you running with right now?
Pretty much that's it right now.
Hey, that's it right now. Just a big leather company and a sunglass company.
Always done right by me. I love those guys. Eric and Gilbert, they're holding it down, doing real big things for them. They've been making cuts and leathers for Harley Davidson riders, real ones, since the late '60s. They're legends. So to be a part of it with them is an honor.
How'd you come across working with Espinosa Leather?
Honestly, it's been so long now since I met up with Eric. I can't even really remember. I think it was one of our friends that passed away. Um, no, I think it was our friend Hunter that passed away a while ago. That first introduced us like about a decade ago now. But me and Eric Espinoza, we just really clicked off, man. He became, one of my best friends.
Yeah, that's what's up. And he has beautiful leather. I would be going through the website right now for you guys if I wasn't laying down getting my arm ripped open. But Espinoza Leather, I'm sure he has a website, right?
Yeah, if you just type in Google Espinoza's leather, it'll come right up.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's espinozasleather.com or something.
yeah. You guys Google Espinoza Leather. Kevin always looks like $1,000,000 when he's wearing it.
Custom always fits.
Like it looks finesse. It looks fantastic. You guys go support if you guys are into the bike life or even just want to look fly out in Hollywood for a night. You know what I mean? Real nice gear.
Definitely.
Man, so what kind of equipment do you use for all the upcoming artists and stuff like that? There's upcoming tattoo artists in the game that want to learn, that want to know, like, what kind of game could you give them? You can never give them the
An
full.
upcoming tattoo artist that is still looking to become a tattoo artist, don't even look at tattoo machines. Keep drawing, keep painting, keep doing that. Go to a tattoo shop with a book of drawings. We don't want to see the scratchy tattoos you've done on your friends. We want to see your artwork. We'll teach you how to tattoo. We'll guide you the proper tools to get when the time is right. But get a real apprenticeship and do it right. You'll get a lot more respect if you do.
Man, that's great advice. Kevin Young has a couple apprentices under his belt right now that come in and work with him. They're phenomenal artists themselves. I know Johnny Artwork. I just got told he has another one. What's your new apprentice name?
My new apprentice's name is Kyle. He's a phenomenal artist. He's also big in the mural scene with Johnny. He does big murals all over town. Really, really nice work.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny Artwork, man. He's been at the award shows with Kevin. He follows closely and studies tight. Um, it's like you said, it's always good to go under someone's belt, that's been in the game for a long time and can focus and get you in the right doors. He's already walked Johnny Artwork into the biggest spots in the game. Can you talk about some places that you guys have been and stuff you've done?
We did the Binge TV Awards together. That was a lot of fun. We got him up there for mural artist of the year, and we got some big things coming that are still a little secretive and in the works. But there's big things to come. Me and Johnny are going to be working together for a very long time to come. I'm stoked that we click and we're we got a good team going.
I know I seen you guys go over to Molly Mall. That's a big deal. You guys went to his mansion out there and you guys blasted up his whole house. That's amazing.
Yeah, Johnny did a sick piece in Molly's house out there in Vegas, and then I actually tattooed Molly Mall um, in his house. Also, it was an honor to go out there, and he's a legend, man. So that was pretty monumental.
What did you tattoo on Molly Mall that day?
It was the Egyptian god. I forget the exact name. I'm concentrating on this, but it was the Egyptian dog face. Which one is that? It's not Horus. Anubis. Thank you.
Crazy.
It's really badass Anubis.
Um, for those tuning in, Molly Mall is a platinum producer. He's produced for Dre, Chris Brown, multiple artists in the game, Migos, everybody. So that's a huge thing for those tuning in that are involved with hip hop. Kevin Young's also tattooing a hip hop artist right damn now, and it's fucking hurting like a mud. It's the greatest spot in the world to get tatted.
Oh, it ain't that bad.
Yeah, fucking. Let's talk about some more people that you've tattooed. Can you name drop some celebrities, some big people that you've tattooed? Oh, the mic.
Technical difficulties. Hang on.
You know, it's funny. He said this was gonna happen. He called it. You could actually unplug that one if you want.
Damn, that sucks.
No, you can unplug it because I kind of have this one here. It doesn't really matter. So can you get in and talk to about some of the people that you blasted up?
One of the coolest people I blasted up was the founder of Hood Associates, Ditch. You know Ditch, man.
Hey, shout out to Ditch, man. Hood
Does a lot of
Associates.
work for Ditch, man. I've known him for a very, very long time. He's family.
Yes, he
That was
is.
really cool to blast him up.
Jaron, do you mind going through the comments and checking through the comments and just highlighting some of the people that are tuning in and stuff like that? All right, cool. Yeah, for who he's talking about right now is Ditch from Hood Associates. He's a legend, man. He's a good person, solid dude in the game. He puts everybody on that he can. He walks people straight through the doors. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't do that for people in the industry, and I salute him for that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
He actually introduced me and Kevin. Um, this is crazy talking and getting blasted up at the same damn time. I think we should do a little more talking after, huh?
Check back in a little bit.
You guys could chill though. Everyone, we're live. WestCoastWeActive.com. This is Kevin Young Tattoo. It's KevinYoungTattoo.com.
Just check me out on Instagram, Kevin Young Tattoo.
Kevin underscore Young underscore tattoo, y'all. Kevin underscore Young underscore tattoo. Go follow him on Instagram.
Anyone interested in getting a piece, just message me there. I'll get back to you.
And if you ever want to get a piece, hit him up. And if he ain't answering, I'll hit me up and I'll get you in contact with him because that's very important. He's in Orange County, California, and he's always busy. So if you want to get in with the best, you got to really hit us up and get in the DM. Bug. Get a pimped out tat. Get a tat of a pimp cup. This shit killing me right here, boy. Never thought I'd be live getting tatted up with y'all on YouTube and Instagram. Mine Instagram live too. Do you have yellow duck on?
Yellow Duck? Yeah.
Man,
That's rad.
this is killing me. So you did like mostly all of Ditch's tattoos, all the color ones.
Yeah, I went back over and fixed up all his color ones that faded out from, forever ago. We got a lot more work to do, though.
How many hours do you think you work a week in the shop?
I'm at the shop Wednesday through Sunday, and I'll work as late as I need to.
That's what's up.
Some days I'm out of here at 4 or 5. Some days I'm out of here at 4 or 5 in the morning.
Damn.
Just kind of depends. Very blessed to do what I do for a living, be able to provide for my family through my art. So I try not to take it for granted. And I'm always at the shop grinding.
Yeah, man, you're in a beautiful location. You guys, like, he's literally walking distance. You guys can go to the beach and chill before you get a tattoo. Come on down, get a tat, or you can just get blasted and go walk the beach with your family. It's such a great vibe every single time. Bomb food spots over here, bomb people, cool peeps.
Yeah, San Clemente is my hometown. I've been all over the world and keep coming back.
What's your favorite place you've traveled?
Amsterdam, Hawaii, Mexico.
Those are his top three: Mexico, Hawaii, and Amsterdam. Fuck, I wish I was at all three right now. That's the spot, man. My homie moved to Hawaii. He looks so happy.
You're in Hawaii, got no reason to be sad.
Yeah, he's always hiking up in the mountains.
Some buddies moved to Hawaii from out of college and stuff. All they do is eat mangoes and surf all day. I'm like, God damn, I want that.
Kevin Young's the only one that I'll pick up my equipment and go to the spot and get the interview, you guys. This is crazy. It's usually remote through the digital. He said I'm gonna make you cry on the live.
Did I say that? That sounds like something I said, but did I say that?
He said I want this to be really intense. The most intense live.
One you'll remember. That's for sure.
That's one thing I love about this podcast shit is that you got memories, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Baby, why are you so far over there? Where's everybody at? I'll tell you this, laying upside down is a trip while you're talking. I feel like I'm getting more stoned.
That's why I moved that pillow under you. For you. I mean, if your head was flat, you'd be going, damn it.
This is how every hospital visit should be. Just Kevin next to your bed giving you a tattoo.
Could you imagine with all the anesthesia in? You'd never even feel it.
I'd say, fuck it, just do my leg too, man. Have Johnny
Whole
doing
body.
my leg, you doing my upper body. So if anyone feels like donating 10 million so I can retire and Kevin could just blast my whole body online for you guys. Birthday present. You know what I mean? Your whole back. I would let Kevin and his apprentices just blast my whole body online. Just drop a big bag on him. You know what I mean? Walk out of here in some bloody pain. That'd be some dope
Get
shit.
wheelchaired out of here.
With a little anesthesia bag.
If that's what you want to call a big joint, sure.
I got some anesthesia, man. Whole bunch of green nugs.
We have someone in the chat saying Kevin is a W. Did my skull in two chicks. Cowboy Louie.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody that got blasted by Kevin Young, man. You guys are some smart people. You found the right man.
Appreciate you all. Thank you.
For real, for real. And it's a blessing. Like we all share a portal through life by using the same tattoo artist. We're all connected in a way.
Bound by ink.
Man, they getting the Kevin exclusive right now. My girl said no one's ever gotten her name before. That's fucking dope. How many of you cholos out there can say that?
Yeah.
The girl's probably got 100 different names on them. Not me. I've seen a few of you fools out there with fucking Samantha, uh, Brittany, Chula, Cantorro. What are you eating, baby?
Don't whip your head like that, fool.
Oh, okay.
Back when I was first starting tattooing, I was walking in the shop. I was going over to my homie Gizmo's booth. He was tattooing this homeboy's head. He was tattooing Michelle across the head like that, right?
Then he moved his head.
No, Michelle's sitting there watching him get it tattooed, right? Must have been a doghouse or something. And I walk up, and oh, that's cool. Who's Michael? She just flipped out. Oh, he got all sketched out. It was hilarious.
Man, the head and the shoulder, I forget. You fucking be tugging just your head. Even moving your head a little bit can move your damn arm.
Mm-hmm.
So I just keep my head this way. So you come from a real artistic family, bro. Like, can you talk about like your mom and all, like how she's an artist herself, and how you?
Yeah, my mom liked to draw and paint a lot. So, that's where I get that from. My grandfather was a really good oil painter. He oil painted landscapes. And my dad is one of the best guitar players you'd ever hear in your life.
Really?
Yeah, undiscovered talent. But so I got a lot of artistic and musical background in the family.
Does your dad perform and stuff like that?
He did.
Wow. See, I trip out on all the how it breaks down through roots and through bloodline. Like a lot of people, it's not just, but it comes from something. It stems from something. And when I came here, you always show me your mom's art and stuff like that. And that's what's up. Like I hope my kids show their friends my stuff.
Yeah,
Like, that's important where it comes from and what stems from what.
definitely. I remember your roots, man. I'm proud of where you came from.
Ooh,
Does it hurt a little bit?
just a little.
Gotta get those crispy lines.
I want to get an interview while I'm getting tatted. What a great idea. So when this breaks down to audio and everyone hears this buzzing in the background, I am getting a heavenly tattoo from Kevin Young Tattoo. You can find him at Kevin_Young_tattoo on Instagram. You could book him any day of the week. You could hit him up any time of the day. Offices are closed, but he will get back to you when he gets back to you. Oh,
Get back to you. Just shoot me another message. I talk to so many people on so many different platforms all the time, and I got my own life going on too. Sometimes I just forget to get back to people. It's nothing personal. I'm just a human too.
no, I know I'm horrible with connecting with people. Like fucking, my girl be writing to people for me. I'll be like, damn, did I write to this person?
Yeah.
I'm like the worst communicator on earth.
You know, this is the weird thing. You remember all your lines. Over 100 of them. 200.
Oh, with my brain? I know I got a crazy brain. I only can remember my rhymes. I can't remember anything else. That's why I said everyone's got gifts. You guys, Kevin Young is one of the fastest, most skilled professionals there is out here. It's insane. You come in, you sit down. I held him up because I had to set up all this equipment, but it's bada boom, bada bing for this man. He's done over millions of tattoos. And the portraits he posts, you can't just look at him for a second. You gotta look at him for a long time. You know, I've never had a. I get complimented all the time for my work.
I had a client send me the Scrooge tattoo I did on you. He's like, I want to do a whole sleeve based on this.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I want to.
Yeah.
That Scrooge tattoo is my favorite. I love it. That's my writing hand. I write my rhymes with, so I'm always looking down at that.
It's awesome. Counting that West Coast money.
They always call me Scrooge because I'm always talking about money or some shit at the house. The kids are like, "You're Scrooge McDuck."
Yeah.
Just need to get them. I need to get the 3 ducks.
Oh yeah.
The 3 ducks to take my money.
He said hi. What did he tell you?
Yeah, Ditch. We already gave you a
What up,
big
Ditch?
shout out, church.
A boy for over 20 years.
Really? How'd you guys meet?
Do you want to get into that?
Nah.
That's 20 years ago, man. That's a long damn time ago.
But we used to go to shows together all the time. I was actually his bodyguard for a minute. I used to do a lot of martial arts growing up. So we were going to shows all the time. Ditch got me backstage in the scene with a lot of people when I was young coming up. We had a lot of fun together. We saw Suicidal Tendencies the very first time they were allowed back in Orange County after their ban. We've seen KRS-One, we've seen Rob Zombie, we've seen Korn. We've seen so many shows. We just saw Kiss. Kiss's last show, probably one of the best concerts I've ever seen, man. There's lightning going off.
I seen you guys drenched in rain.
Yeah, the whole storm was coming down. There's lightning going off in the background. It was so rad. They turned a 4-minute song into like 12 minutes long, shot off all their pyro that they had left. It's just drenching rain down on them, and they don't give a fuck. They're just out there freaking jamming. That was insane.
Those are fucking icons. That's actually my mom's favorite band is Kiss. That's crazy. My brother bumped into Gene Simmons in Hollywood at Pink's Hot Dogs.
Man, there's a reason why those guys are legends.
I wish I could have seen real music money like them before digital streams. They were moving records.
Before digital streams, even before Napster. You ain't ever given your computer AIDS before. spending all night trying to download one song and then your whole computer dies.
Damn. Fuck, that tree's swaying outside, bro. It looks like it's gonna snap.
That's nothing.
Woo wee!
Away.
Got me feeling like Michael Jackson.
I wish I would have seen Michael Jackson.
They were fucking putting notes on when my brother. We were picking up bodies, right? My brother came out of the coroner's office, had notes all over his car from TMZ and shit. They were like, Did you drop off Michael Jackson? Did you drop off Michael Jackson?
Jesus.
If you do, call this number." My brother got that like 6 different times, dude. They thought that he was trying to convert. They thought they were using him as a convert.
Hmm.
He wanted that story so damn bad.
Getting the list.
The coroner say his nose still runs around the hallway. They say they hear it go hee hee down the hallway and shit.
It's the Jackson family.
Nah, man. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. That shit's crazy, though. I'll never forget that shit. Bugging my brother. I need you to do something about like a death on me or something, for sure.
The Reaper?
I picked up a lot of bodies, probably over 10,000 people. I'm gonna do the Reaper. I want to do like a gangster Reaper. Make them look different. Not
Only
the,
ones I know how to do.
not the same one. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the average Reaper.
I'm sick of doing the same one. I gotta do them cool now, man. Just to make them different.
Hmm. Maybe start my back like that.
What?
Maybe start a big like death scene on my back or something.
Fuck yeah.
Graves, all that shit.
Dude, what we should do, have the Reaper like over the top looking down while having an insane asylum, like a hearse peeling out of it.
And behind me, like pushing my own self on the gurney and shit, like pushing my own body.
Nah. You do the Reaper all big, put your eye in his skull.
Oh yeah, like hiding in the hoodie.
Yup.
Ah,
First outline's almost done. I'm gonna have to go back and do my thing with it.
This is WestCoastWeActive.com, #1 independent website in the world, #1 independent podcast in the world. This is Big Silencer with Kevin Young Tattoo. Of course. Do you wanna... That's so dope how you said that though. I love. I was thinking about that. How artists should have their drawings ready. You know, you should be mastered your craft before you walk into a tattoo shop and really want to sit down and get on someone's skin because that's an important thing to the person. You know.
Yeah, times are different. It's like when I was coming up, and apprenticeships are really hard to get.
Right. You got to like the person too. Like you can't just have someone in there
That's why
hanging
you
over your
gotta come
shoulder.
into the
Just
shop and just hang out for a while, man, and
get
just
to
see if
know
you vibe
people.
with the people.
Right. That's why I like bringing Jaren around here and shit. Because if he ever comes around, he could be your apprentice one day.
Yup.
He'll already be used to your abuse. He'll say Kevin's an abuse. He'll already be ready for the grumpy boss,
Yup.
the grumpy cool boss. Those are the best people too. I
Or
used to
put you
love
in
my
a great
grumpy cool
position to make
bosses.
money and change your life.
Have the best location. Ooh, shit. Plays good music for you guys. Really good music. This is the first tattoo live, man. First tattoo
Oh,
live.
the NFT guys, the Bless Babes, they
Right.
commented, I couldn't talk while doing this. I'd be crying. LOL.
And like I've been on other podcasts. I ate the Pocky Chip on the podcast, another podcast, finished it, completed it, won $125 from my boys Tropical Cartoon. And I'm coming in here and I'm showing love to my boy Kevin Young. I just wanted to get a little live interview with some tattoo ink in my skin. That's trying to do things different around here, West Coast Reactive Podcast.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm really grateful for my homie for letting me bring in my equipment and interrupting in his. You know, he's got other people over here doing tattoos. You know what I mean? This is real homie love shit right here.
It's an honor to be doing it, man. It's really cool.
You guys got all the everything out set up for it. It's rad.
The Kevin Young tattoo show coming soon. This is all you need. Is this equipment right? You can run this show all damn day long. Every tattoo, get consent from whoever wants to. Have them sign a consent form. You can do a whole live show right here, bro.
Yup.
Can't cry around Big Kev, dog.
I laugh too hard.
His name's Kevlon. It rhymes with Teflon. Nothing can rip through that shit. normally wearing his big butcher vest, you guys. This looks even more scarier. Where is your meat cleaver vest today?
Right there. Forgot to put it on.
It's got all kinds of blood and spikes on it, you guys. Reminds me of Chainsaw Massacre when he's got that damn vest now.
Man, if you've ruined as many clothes as I have,
Right?
you wear them too. But I'm in all black right now, so I'm not really tripping on it.
So that ink squirts out,
Yeah. Especially when I start swinging around a big mag. Spit ink.
So you're still knocking out the outline, or you're already?
Yep. I gotta go back to it. Chewing.
And it says,
There's a lot of
let
outline
us
to
know
go
what
still.
pack you get it. Obviously, it says, let us know.
I'm getting a Heavenly by my heart. Heavenly, DJ Heavenly. Yeah, that's the wifey's name, man. It's official like a whistle. Sheesh. Oh my lord. Hmm. Man, you guys watch me on Instagram. You guys better go jump in my YouTube, hit that like button and notification button for you, boy. I'm doing a lot of pain for you. Don't stay on that Instagram. Jump on my YouTube. Hit the subscribe, like, share that shit. Don't be staying on that Instagram watching me. Fuck all that. Ah, we're doing this for y'all. I'm really doing it for me. Nah, I'm hooked. Though. I love fucking ink.
It's addicting, man.
It is. Just looks nice.
I gotta be decorated like a temple and a flank like prison walls.
Shoot, bang, bang. Shoot, bang, bang.
Yes, it is.
Somebody's asking in the chat in YouTube, Charles NFP Hutchison from the Blessed State.
Yes.
What's the craziest tattoo you've done, Kevin?
I've done, crazy huge pieces, but the one that stands out is this crazy stupid piece. On one of my friends I did when I first got started out of my apprenticeship tattooing, and he lost a bet. He comes in, he's like, "Hey, so I lost a bet. I gotta get a tattoo." I'm like, all right, what are we doing? And he got T Swift or die underneath his chin. Taylor Swift or die underneath his chin. So be careful on the bets you make.
Damn.
Yeah. One of the other guys that came in lost a bet also and had to get 3 rungs of a Jacob's ladder done. So I think I'd rather have the tattoo than that.
You guys watch out who you're betting with, because some people want to get that bet money. My mom would fucking kill me if I came with some shit like that. Taylor Swift. What the fuck did you do, boy? That was a good question right there. I had all kinds of good questions, but like I'm like dying right now.
Well, just take a quick break. I gotta put some more ink out and like take a little break right now anyway.
Okay.
So you can think of a couple of done. But hang on, let me clean you up first.
Shit.
You said if you got Taylor Swift on your podcast, would you get her name tatted on you then?
No.
Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift ain't worth a damn.
Nah, man.
Go viral.
No.
I went viral on Cinco de Mayo with my damn song.
Call us, Taylor.
No, I've seen the tattoo. I know the homie that has it. You do not want this tattoo. He don't want this tattoo.
He says he loves it, but you'd have to say that just to cope with living with it. But whatever. It's not my job to make people's decisions for them. My job is to stick what they pick.
Music starts playing background.
I would get Taylor Swift somewhere, and I wouldn't get it across my neck if she got on my podcast.
No, like at your ankle.
Ankle? That'd be goofy. What the hell? That's some weird. Kevin wouldn't even.
Your forehead like Drake.
It'd be like an ankle tattoo of Swift, huh?
Pay for it, so whatever.
What if you got it across your chest? Sounds great.
Do a scene of Taylor Swift and Heavenly chilling at the beach.
Get my lip pierced the same day.
Done.
My girl will take care of that for you real quick.
Yeah, shout out to Justine. That's another thing. He's gonna be getting married to a very beautiful woman. They're a very beautiful couple, sweet couple, team players. They work very hard. They're growing right now. They're gonna be getting married very soon. Shout out to Justine and Kevin Young. And she's a piercer. She does almost everything he does. She's his backup. She's the one to go to for your piercings, ladies.
She's a hustler. She's always on it.
That's why he found her and got with her.
All right, let's take a break. I gotta put out some more ink. We gotta do a little bit more on the outlining, then we can start shading.
You sound like a champ, though. I don't know why you're talking.
Trying to talk. I lost all the questions though, man. I fucking
That's some G shit. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Liza, what do you think?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. No, stay live. Let people tune in. Right here with Kevin Young Tattoo, WestCoastWeActive.com. He just needs to put some more ink in the machine. And we chilling, y'all. We are chilling. The whole mic fell down. Where'd you put the microphone? The other one.
It's over there.
Smokety smoke. No, good. You want to talk to the people? Jaren, go talk to the people. Okay. Yeah.
Pretend everything was wrapped in this mom.
Hello, I'm Jerry Jaws. I run this podcast.
Let them know. How's everyone doing today?
How's everyone doing
See
today?
if anyone needs art.
If you need art, hit me up on Instagram, Jerry Jaws or Big Santa. You could contact me. I do all kinds of art. I can do portraits, paintings, full body drawings, objects, pets, whatever you guys want. If you want websites done, contact DJ Avenue on Instagram. Make sure you guys go to WestCoastWeActive.com. We have a lot of people on there. My NFTs are on there. A lot of services on there. Website builder, art, beats, writing. It's all on the website.
All my niggas really want the money. We don't want nothing else, nigga. I promise. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. We don't want nothing else, nigga. I promise. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. All we want is the money. The mozzarella, yeah, but I got more guns in the army. Can't let no bitch nigga harm me. I got that purple like Barney. I got two bitches that's hard. They say they niggas is corny. They never there and they love me. They bought a bottle with Charlie and now they ready to blow me. If you know me, you owe me. That's what I taught her for sure. I'm a Mac just like Goldie. These are my cronies and brodies. Cookies that have to go. They rapping, they sell coke. Wash your hair like a cantaloupe in the summer. A peach coat. My iPhone is shell, bro. Leaning like the tower of Jesus. Like we under a heater. All them suckers still talking crazy. They mad at me. Living to my right and with my left ear.
Everyone here for Kevin or Big Santa, just wait. They'll be here soon.
All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. We don't want nothing else, nigga. I promise. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. I'm up and sign up. The one get behind ya. I break it in pieces and tell your auntie to round up. Shoot it, you up. Try to the people to get $10 and some cut. I'm up in that Chevy. We make it blow job, baby. I just put my baby so that my phone when you're ready. Turn you back to the line. We ain't fucking with Reggie. Turn the trailer with pounds and touchdown. We said I'm out. Got the head on the back. About 150 bucks. Got the check on every step. The revolver that I like. Touch on every step. Got the gas on the like that. And I got the extra gas. All my niggas really want the money. 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 Bitchin' with this shit and your boy don't approve it. Hennessy Bacardi turns the party. This hero club get foggy. Niggas mean muggin' will leave them froggy. Though I see why you mad, her ass applauding. That's your bitch, she flips like dolphins. And we gon' work out and bounce the best friends.
You guys can comment. I'll answer some questions. Wow. Kevin and Big Santa are not here.
Learn from the dog, be greedy. King East Bay, money all there, your money Houdini. All my niggas really want the money. We don't want nothing else, nigga. I promise. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. We don't want nothing else, nigga. I promise. All my niggas really want the money. All my niggas really want the money. Let's hold it down. With this old school sound with that pound. It goes a 1, 2, 3, 3 to 2, 1. Can't leave my house without packing my gun and my seat. Niggas dying. Mama saying they say you pack the jail. I said, man, I hope they don't try to strike you. I'm doing big time in Susie's house. Hard time is coming to my town. I graduated from the window, counting down. Cause back in 85, school was I wanted to revolt, so I so cool. Side my head, I know I'm doing time in the feds, big screens. With Max and Jealous, 1-5s and Black Gorilla. Nothing printed, can't get caught slipping, laying under the ticket. Got to be a savage, can't be no jerk. What I do is dirt, and I'm a cold piece of work. Use a smirk, when you're scared to get down, you better do up or get boogie and turn yourself around. Clown, let's go to bang. Niggas be ancient and they just can't help us. Some are repellent, cause some of us tell us. Coming out they know I got my coat like that. 2 years ago, I had to do some time cause the niggas trying to die. I'm super sucker free, and they can't fuck with me cause I'm a murderer. From the CRES TV, gets done. You know how we come. Making up words like shit and right. Shit and right. You with me? Your stomach is bubbling and your booty is dripping. Sticking. Good. Smoking with the newest. Step in the boat looking real rag. That's how I sound. So come on, everybody, let's hold it down.
Shirts on the website. WestCoastWeActive.
If he's recommending it,
Tight, guys. Everyone. Kevin's almost here.
Never in my life will I ever win just don't test me with the back steel. With a lot of mercy.
You want standard gauge?
Big silences here.
Oh, you were sitting there chilling with everyone?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I was telling him about the website.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
Yeah, because I'm ready for
Hi.
I've been passing one around me, Miami, and insurance. One car. Oh, yeah,
You were nervous?
I just didn't know what to say. It was awkward. I already said everything about the website. I was saying it over. Wait, what happened? What?
First day in, a cellmate, shaking in the back with a pen. I can feel it go in. I turn for a bend. Started screaming, I killed his friend.
Yo, man, I just want to shout out to everyone tuning in. It ain't nothing but a thing. Up in my brain, for bringing that pain, for moving that cane. I'm sitting there bleeding. It just missed me. I'm in the hospital on the very first evening. Getting my teeth. The life ain't sweet. Now I'm trapped in the belly of the beast. Shit. 365. I did it 5 times. Then I walked out without a lie in my mind. No red meats. I'm back on the streets. Things and change. It's a new game.
You're so big, you already sucked up 1 full cup of black just on half an outline. Lift your arm up, bro. A little tangled. Get me untangled.
Yeah. We are back in action. This is Big Silence of WestCoastWeActive.com with Kevin Young Tattoo. Took a little break. Had to fill up the ink.
Yeah, and brush it out. When you get to the end, dip into your rinse cup with it. Like just hit the ink cup and then dip into your rinse cup and then whip it out. If you're feeling it too, you can just whip the black out. But get the feel for it first before you just dive into that.
How much are you giving out? Oh, I think that happened 4 months ago. Yeah? Yeah. They got this. Did they send them? No. They got blocked out.
Ow. Took up a lot of ink, y'all. Big ass fucking Fred Flintstone arms. Man, I don't know which one you're more passionate about, tattooing or motorcycling, bro. I'm really.
Ooh, that's a toss up. I would say tattooing, but man, it'd be like 51-49.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a hard coin toss.
Yeah, and it's not just motorcycles, man. It's like anything that burns gas. Like I love off-roading. I love hot rods. I love race cars. I got a boat. I love sea-doos. So, yeah,
So would you say you're just like addicted to the thrill?
adrenaline junkie for sure.
You love it?
Yep. When I said talking about my crash earlier, right away, my girl was on the phone with the mechanic and the doctor at the same time because I had to be rushing to surgery. So she was working on getting my bike fixed and me. And I remember coming out of anesthesia, being on the phone with my mechanic, talking about how bad it was and what we were going to do to it now and all that. Like, there's nothing stopping me. A couple days when I got out of the hospital, I was looking at my other bagger that I didn't crash on. And I'm just looking, I'm like, you'll figure out a way to ride it. I didn't, but it was really hard to not. I waited till I was done with physical therapy and all that before I started riding again.
Man, that's real
But
deep.
that was torture. I ride a bike almost every single day, and it's torture for me not being on one.
I'm glad you're back, Doug, because I like to see you happy and like I said, like passion. Like I know a lot of people that have hurt themselves, and they always come back if it's a shark attack or even like a damn, like fuck. Look at the DOC flew out his windshield and
Mm-hmm.
slit his throat and fucking lost his voice, and he still writes raps and gets in the studio and does it for people. So
Yep.
you can't take away someone's passion, even.
You can't stop the hustle. And it was 20 days after I was released from the hospital. I was in the hospital for 5 days. Um, 20 days after I was released, I was back in the tattoo shop tattooing. This whole arm was casted up. I was wrapping saran wrap around it. My hand was like that, and I was, back tattooing. The same thing with other injuries that I've had from riding motorcycles and being hospitalized and having to have surgeries. I would have people come out to the house, and the same bed you're laying on right now, they'd be there, and I'd have my leg up in my wheelchair or whatever, post up whatever I need to do to be tattooing. You can't stop me.
That's what's up. Dedication.
I've sacrificed a lot. My family's I've sacrificed a lot. My girl has for me to be doing this. Normal holidays and stuff like that, and tattooer's life like don't exist. Like I've been here many holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas Eves, slaving away tattooing. Especially where I'm at here over at Freddie, we tattoo a ton of the military. And you come in here any time of the week, and there's a few Marines. Like right now, there's at least 2 Marines in the shop right now getting tattooed. So
What an honor, though.
yeah, it's really cool to be tattooing them. I've tattooed entire battalions that have gone overseas and fought for our country, and they're just looking just mean and scary with the art we put on them. So shout out to all the military armed services out there.
You have any brothers come in here and like get any people that they've lost over in war or anything like that during?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
we help a lot of these guys do a lot of shit, man. They don't have people they can talk to, and it's not just like the military, but people in
Even that.
the different types of life. They don't have a lot of people to talk to. You start getting tattooed and things come out. I like the therapists of the streets.
Therapists of the streets. I never thought of it that way. You know what I mean? This is where it really comes down to the nitty gritty of why they're getting the ink and the, you know.
Yeah, not just that, but you get people vulnerable and exposed when you're tattooing them.
Can you any like stories that really stand out to you of like someone that just walked in here on a limb? Like, I need this because of a certain situation that stands out to you.
Yeah, recently, um, when we lost all the boys over in Afghanistan from the bombing, we had a lot of people come in and get memorial tattoos for their friends that were over there and stuff. And I tattooed a fine gentleman that was over there too, and ended up in that whole thing. Dalton Page, really, really good dude. That shit sucks.
Man, that's so crazy. I always forget that you're so close to the military bases over here. I almost had my buddy, man. He was supposed to be on here. He was fucking. He missed his episode. He was gonna talk about being in the war.
It's a gnarly thing, man. I see a lot of people come back and change.
Regular kids,
They
huh?
come back to show who they were. It sucks. And a lot of them are just left out there with nothing. We got a real good friend and client I just met recently that who's got some issues with PTSD from being over in the war so much and just holding it down and being a real soldier. Even with all that, he's ready right now to go back and go defend Ukraine because he's just a badass dude. One of the nicest guys you'd ever meet. But every tattoo, he gets a little stronger and stronger. You can see it.
Mm.
He's a badass dude. You know who you are, brother.
Yeah, shout out to all the people putting it down on the front line, man. Are skulls your most? You love skulls, man.
Always love doing skulls. They're my favorite thing. You can always make them different, unique, and you learn a lot doing skulls if you try to make each one unique and different and push the envelope on because there's so much going on within just that one image. There's so many gradations, textures, highlights, strong blacks,
Mm.
different shadows, and morphing to do with there's all kinds of really cool things you can do with a skull. And a skull is really powerful, and it doesn't just mean death. It actually means strength, honor, bravery. Um, there's a lot of reasons why you can get a skull that is really, really cool. I've got them all over me personally.
I don't know. I don't. Do you think I'm tripping when I tell you I feel like I'm taking somebody else's energy when I put a skull?
Yeah. Tripping.
I am tripping. I feel like I'm getting somebody else. I'm taking somebody else's whole lifestyle. Like you drew them. You know what I mean? Like that's their energy on me. I'm like, man,
Nah, I make it mine.
that's
Like
cool.
I'm drawing it, dog. You know?
So each skull's unique, huh?
Yeah. Roses have that same thing. You just learn a lot by just doing a complex rose.
Hmm. Every rose has a different thorn, huh?
Hell yeah. And it can be real simple and easy, or complex and frustrating as all hell. I like doing the really complex ones, getting a lot of like aging in the leaves, a lot of textures and veins coming through. Like I said before, a lot of contrast. The style I do my like black and gray, and I do a really heavy contrast because it just ages very well with the tattoo over time, and it's badass.
Hmm. That's one thing I noticed about your work. Like on my healing process, the healing is so quick and smooth. Like I feel like I don't even flake much. Like you don't you don't damage the skin too much, and it's there, dude. Like,
I try to keep a light hand, let the machine do the work, and lots of practice. Coming up doing the conventions and the tours, you had to get quick and you had to get good. And tattooing right next to some of the best tattooers in the world. I picked up a lot from them, too, about the correct application of a tattoo. You don't have a choice. You're sitting there right beside them, so you pick up a lot of game.
What was that like for you being at those big conventions? What was it like for your first time walking into a big convention? How did you prep yourself in your mind?
I felt like that freaking 8 Mile movie. Knees weak, mom spaghetti on my shirt. No man, it was really intimidating, and I was brought there. I was brought up with some legends in the black and gray tattoo world. Uh, Joshua Futterman, Mr. Chino, my main mentor, and Original Trigger taught me the game of tattooing, and he's the one that took me everywhere on the conventions to get me started. And you had to perform, man. You had to do it. So it was really intimidating, but you couldn't let that show.
Right.
So you gotta suck it up, go out there, and just handle it like you've been there for 10 years.
That's what's up. Head up, huh?
Yup.
How much tattoos did they make you do when you first went into that convention?
That's up to you, dog.
Oh, okay.
It's a
So
hustle. It's how well you can sell yourself and attract people. One thing that benefited me was I was a little more clean. Um, I started getting tattooed in my chest and legs and worked out from there. And that's like, more old school approach. So a lot of like normal people that were intimidated to go up and talk to fools all tatted up or, these gangster looking guys would come up and talk to me. And I'd tattoo them because they were comfortable approaching me. So it was pretty easy for me. And I've always been a hustler. So it was easy for me to get started in the scene and to get rolling quick.
be approachable. That's a good one right there. That's why I try to give these kids advice, the most that I can give anyone coming up in the game.
Be humble.
Be humble, approachable. It's hard. And it's hard.
It is get hard, especially when you start accomplishing things. Because like one thing I went through is I'd be talking to people, and we'd all be talking about what we'd be doing. I start saying some of my stuff, and people just be like, "You're full of shit." I accomplished a lot already, and so that taught me a lot. Just shut up about what you're doing. Let your actions speak for what you're doing. People don't need to know. They'll see it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard for someone that's new. Like, it would be hard for Jaren if he didn't have his dad here to come up to a Kevin Young and be like, yo, can I apprentice for you? Like, it's hard to approach someone that's already deep in the game. So it's good to know that people like you are humble and approachable. That's why these podcasts are important, dude.
Yeah, man, the most nicest people you'll meet usually covered in some of the scariest tattoos. I'm not saying go up and approach every fucking tattoo person that you meet, but just saying. Definitely be the ones to usually go in and save your dog from a house burning down. Or if you're out on the side of the road, your car broke down or something. All the ones everyone deems are nice. Just drive right on by. Blinders on.
Now I'm thinking you ran into a damn house to save someone's dog. There was a house though, where
Close.
because I know you do love animals. This man's a dog lover. He's a dog owner.
I was a veterinary surgeon assistant while I was apprenticing coming up. My buddy was a vet tech, and he got me the job, Chris Marchesotto, and taught me how to take care of dogs and cats, and animals. I was doing surgeries on them, and not like me personally doing the surgeries, but I was assisting the doctors doing the surgeries, doing all kinds of stuff.
Kevin Young, the
Do you
vet
think that
tech.
made you become more careful with your tattoos?
You about what?
Being an assistant?
That's a
Being
good question.
vet?
It made me become more patient with
Yeah, like
pets.
more. Did that make you become more careful with your tattoos, like taking care of the animals? Like you have to really be careful.
No, I was already tattooing for a long time at that point. And I was already like super dedicated into my tattoos. If anything, I was teaching the doctors a little bit on like some sterilization and keeping the area clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they weren't even doing stuff that we have to do, and I was like, whoa, that's weird.
So he took some of his tattoo experience over to the shop. That's dope, man. But don't get your animals tattooed. That's animal cruelty.
Yeah, I'm just going down the street.
It's actually normal practice with like livestock and cattle, and like racing dogs and stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it used to be a pretty common thing before the GPSing to have your animal tattooed, but
cattle
it was
branding.
just like a number or something, to show ownership.
The hot metal.
No, that's a branding. They're literally tattooed with a tattoo machine.
Hmm.
No, I mean they use for cows.
Yeah, branding.
Ah, that shit fucking burns, burns, burns.
The other one's slicey.
Mm. Slicey.
Yeah, the liner
Ah.
definitely feels all slicey.
Motherfucker, boy.
Hey, just know that it's not hurting me at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell.
If I ever get plate surgery, I'll want Kevin to do it. I would trust him.
I don't know about that.
Open up my brain.
It's weird. My hands numb.
If he ever gets something too much to say, you
No, that's funny. Yeah, sometimes he like sees pieces and he's like, this would fit really well. So he'll give like inspiration based off of what he thinks they would look or should look up. And those are always the best, in my opinion. I love those. When they actually give him full authority over the tattoo and give everyone to their own like spice on it, it's always fun.
Shit, every tattoo I have is fucking Kevin's free will.
Right? It's the best thing you can do.
I've
Like,
let
it's the
him
best piece.
take reign.
Yeah, you gotta give your artist some room to be an artist, or otherwise you're not gonna have fun doing the piece. And you can tell, just go to the person with an idea, go get that done. Let them do what they do. Look at the books and see what the best thing for you to do is.
They definitely have them. They do the posters.
I like this because I don't want to get the just like protector, the brick,
Yeah.
I like that. I mean,
Yeah.
the best thing to do. I protect it.
Oh, I even have the protector too.
Oh my god, boys. Woohoo! This motherfucker.
to actually nail down the thing. And then my second I'm like the worst bride ever. I feel so bad for my friends. Everyone goes expect me to super girly event. Not even.
Are you ready for your wedding?
I am, but like, do we have anything prepared for it? Not really. We're both horrible. We both do not want to plan it.
That's my way. I'm horrible at planning shit too, dude.
Like, I'm busy all the time. Like, I don't have free time.
Fuck, we need a management team.
There's lots of things like that. I need marketing. I need freaking video people. I need Instagram people. I need all that crap.
Really?
Take this shit so big if I had some of that shit going for me, man.
I'm gonna have to put together a package deal for you. I got all these kids. Hold down. Anyone tuning in that could help out? She's so fucking important, man. Having a team like that. This was getting up on my armpit. Ah!
7 steps is my exact spot. And it doesn't matter how amazing his flavor is. It's spicy. You gotta earn a tattoo.
Ah! I had an outer body experience right now.
Hey, how are you?
I felt like I was inside the light. This is no cakewalk right here.
So it doesn't get easier.
So it definitely helps to take. You need prescriptive. You need a flat more surface to let the water. Because that's one thing that helps me. That's what it is.
So what are we doing right now? You're shading it in?
Yeah.
He is on the shading process.
It's all dirty.
Have you ever had someone walk out on you and just say, "No, I'm done"?
Nah. I've had people tap, but not just like, up and walk out.
They had to come back and shit.
Yeah, it's normal, especially if you're working on a big piece, on a big area.
Does anyone ever move too much?
Yeah.
You messed up the whole tattoo.
No.
Everyone always moves. Like I almost fucking moved right now. You had to tell me to stop.
Yeah.
If you move your
You get
head
used
with the
to-
shoulder,
You can start feeling when they're about to twitch. You can pull the needle up in time usually. It just gets really annoying. Especially like that's why we mainly say not to come in drunk to get tattoos because they move around a lot. It's super obnoxious.
oh shit, I didn't even think about that. That'd be the worst.
Yeah.
Don't move my head. Oh, I just moved my head, girl.
What do you mean?
Fucking
Yeah,
just
okay, I'll
knock
be
me
still.
out.
I'll be
Bam.
still. Oh shit! Come on.
Came in for a smiley face, got a frown. Oh, motherfucker. This is a crazy fucking idea. Hey, bro. Fuck, I'm still tripping on this fucking idea here.
Yeah, make it a segment.
For real, I came in, I was like, I'm gonna ask them all kinds of questions. I'm
Oh,
ready.
what happened to those?
Those questions without the fucking my ass flew into the fucking universe. I feel like I'm having an outer body experience the whole time, like the last 20 minutes.
Does the audience have any questions?
Yeah, if the audience, you guys want to call in, the number is on the screen. You know what I mean? The phone is on. I would love to hear from people's reactions and shit. Like, that shit's funny, man. Can't believe you guys are watching. I had a feeling this shit was gonna kill me, dude. You know, people grab you by your arm right there and shit.
Yeah, connected.
All right, hell yeah. You guys call in, the number is across the screen. Ask Kevin Young some questions, man. I didn't hear it connect. Is the Bluetooth button pushed on the podcast, bro?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do you make your own playlist for when you come in here, or you just bump whatever?
We just bump whatever. We'll throw on an artist and just go to like Spotify radio or YouTube or whatever and just let the thing play. You know, when we get bored of something, we'll change up the genre. Music's always changing in here.
Oh yeah.
It pretty much just bounces between like old school punk rock, like real punk rock, not bubblegum shit. And except Chef over there who plays that bubblegum shit.
go. 'Cause you can always tell when he's got control of the playlist because it'll be like some Blink-182 or something like that.
Green Day.
Other of us mainly just like metal and old school punk rock and a lot of old school rap, like underground shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course, we've had some big sounds and beats bumping up in here many times.
No, I respect that shit, man. You guys fucking always have good music. Every time I come in here, they're playing good music.
That's a big part of it. Just sit back, get lost in the tunes for both the client and the artist. Music helps your mind.
Yeah. Man, tattooing is such a big part of the hip hop community. You know what I mean? Like, it's everyone's got to express themselves.
Not just hip hop, dude. That goes across like all musical genres.
That's true, rock.
Some of the most talented are rock stars, brother.
I know I'm one of them. Hey, no, that's fucking what's up.
Like rock and roll, metalheads and shit.
Yeah, most definitely.
But we all got the influence from it, from the Japanese and the Chicanos for the big suits.
Yep.
They were the first to do it. The sailors
What, tattoos?
get the big suits.
Oh,
Like,
hell
just
yeah.
like all connected, big, flowing, freaking badass suit.
Mamacita. It hurt. My whole arm is numb. I'm trying to feel my hand here.
It's the biggest piece for sure that we've done on you, dog.
You think so?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
The left one just for you. I said the left one just for you. The one like you and me.
Oh, it's getting real, y'all. Life is getting really real. Kevin starts drawing like a motherfucker. Shit, am I crying yet? Kevin looks sick.
Thanks, bro.
So badass.
Can't think of nothing?
I can't even breathe right now, dude. I'm trying to hold my damn.
Dude, breathe. You'll pass out. That blocks all your endorphins, man. Breathe harder. And take some deep breaths. Get that shit flowing.
I'm trying to focus. Like I
You,
try to
you
take
hold
my
your
mind to another place.
you hold your breath, dog. You block serotonin and dopamine from flowing. Breathe, dog. Should help.
Big Kev dog, man. See, you just saved my life right now. I was floating off into another land.
Yeah, that's called practicing out, dog.
I'm not used to laying on my back. Just for everyone out there that don't know me, I don't lay on my back. I do not lay on my back for anybody at any time of the day, any hour. If I lay down, I'm on my side or my stomach. Like I'm in my hospital right now. I'm not one of those people to be laying on my back chilling and shit like that. I want to get into it though. I want to know about your dreams and your ambitions, man. Like, what do you feel? Where do you feel like you're gonna be in the next 10, 5 years?
Have a few shops of my own.
A few shops of your own. More
Yup.
people working in those shops.
Yup. Have some real estate. Just chilling. drawing on people, having fun, airbrushing, doing some hot rods.
Oh, so you're into airbrushing as well?
Yeah, I
Man,
love
airbrushing,
airbrushing.
that's dope. Have you airbrushed any clothing?
No, I do more automotive airbrushing, like custom paint jobs for. I want to do custom paint jobs for like choppers and hot rods. Right now, I'm just on the signs practicing.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. Airbrush, that's an old school art right there. I was just telling the kids I had an airbrush t-shirt. One of my favorite t-shirts I ever had.
Hell yeah,
I met Kid Frost in that t-shirt.
that's dope.
Everyone was giving me compliments and shit. That was dope. See what I mean? You got so many different levels of art, dude. Like, what about a small museum or something like that? Like,
Um, Maybe one day if I get big enough. Right now, no. There's already a few cats doing like tattoo museums and stuff, and they're doing a pretty rad job with them. So I'm just gonna let those guys carry that torch.
a tattoo museum, shit, that's the first time I never heard of one yet. That's just sick.
Yeah, there's a really sick one um, in Baltimore. OG. Um, Shit in there. A lot of history in that building. And then there's a few other people, collecting shit, preserve the history. So I'm pretty sure there's one in Amsterdam.
That's why, like, I ain't seen nothing like that in Cali ever.
Big Sleeps just got his shit in like the LA Museum or something. His street art graffiti had a whole exhibit there. That was really cool.
I really want to get this augmented reality into the tattoo shops, man. Start augmented reality. Everything you have, you could be the first one.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
This whole section could just be augmented reality.
I'm here. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my buddy down here. We're gonna fucking get it in. Fuck, bro.
Me.
Dead.
Me.
I'm dead.
Sweet.
I feel like I'm dying slowly.
Let's just let you know you're alive. Relax, dog. Promise it'll be okay.
You promise?
Promise it'll be okay.
This is really real, y'all. How'd you meet Freddie V?
Shit. When I was like 13, I was getting a job in an auto body shop, paint cars, and Freddie works at the auto body shop. I show him my airbrushing and stuff that I've been doing at the time, and he thought it was super rad. and got me a job. And then I didn't see him for a long time. And then came into the shop, started tattooing with him. It was just me and him over in a little office space. A few weeks in, I was like, dude, this ain't gonna work. He's like, what, you're quitting? And I'm like, no, we're gonna expand. Started bringing in some good local talent and just freaking doing it. And now we got the biggest shop in San Clemente, some of the most talented artists working here, and just having a great time. It's a good family shop. Everyone here is super solid.
Man, so you've
It's a
been
place
around
you'd like
since
to
the
come
jump,
to.
huh?
Now there's 2 locations.
Yeah, no, there's 2 locations. Got one spot in Oceanside and spot here in San Clemente.
Bro, that's fucking huge. I didn't know you were in the beginning of this whole situation.
Yep.
Man, Kevin Young. Freddie V's tattoo shop right here in San Clemente, California. They just opened up a new spot in Oceanside.
Yeah.
Bro, that's another great location. Did they send you over there sometime?
Nah.
Okay, so
Nope.
you're only here.
I'm only here.
Thank God. It's been the craziest shit.
So is this the longest podcast that you've done also?
Nah.
No?
Big V's was 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Jam Freeze was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like 1 minute, 1 hour and 50 or something.
Somebody was 12 and 15 minutes.
I think Johnny.
Johnny's was the longest.
All right, let's get Kevin's to be the longest. I told my girl, I said it's hard. Most podcasts are like 30, 40 minutes. People be looking at me like I'm crazy if I go under an hour and shit. The kids are like, "Oh, you did the homie wrong." I'm like, "Nah, man, it's just
It just, if it flows, it flows.
Yeah,
Just keep going with it. Think of more cool shit to say. I don't know.
I mostly just want to hear people's stories, like their life stories, how they grew up and shit. That's what trips me out.
What's your favorite color?
Everyone has different life stories.
Did you eat this one?
Grew up here, surfing, riding dirt bikes, and getting into a lot of trouble when I was a kid. Luckily, I grew out of that though.
Oh yeah.
We got a saying around here though. Mama tries her best, Saint Clemente does the rest.
Right. My hand, boy. See what I mean? The smoothest tattoo artist. It hurt like a motherfucker, but damn, it ain't bulging out of my skin. It ain't ripped. Just that location was harsh.
Yeah, it's a painful spot. Check it out.
Oh man, you guys, this Longest I've ever laid on my back in my entire life. I'm gonna get over where Kevin's at real quick. Kevin Young tattoo. Kevin Young tattoo. That was the longest tattoo I've gotten and the longest I've ever laid on my back, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna put on his website right now. I need you guys to go to Kevin Young Tattoo's website.
KevinYoungEPK.com.
KevinYoungEPK.com. He has a lot of his work on there for preview. Welcome to Kevin Young Tattoo and Piercing. So, do you do your piercing, or do you let the wife do all the piercing?
But now my girl takes care of all that.
Shout out to Justine, man.
Piercer in town, actually.
Yeah.
Me and the whole folk.
My wifey wants to get some stuff done, but she's still skeptical. She says she wanted to do some Marilyn Monroe stuff. Permission? She always says I need to give her permission. This girl.
Being respectful.
Yeah.
With her man and of her relationship.
As you can see, he's very versatile. There's nothing that he can't do. He's very great with mixing colors.
And that works if you want to. And she's got so much on my plate at all times.
Yeah, let Heavenly do some work for you, bro. Like she's
I like the way he did the light right.
yeah, he's very great at lighting, shadowing. So would you say you're over the thousands? Are you over 1,000 tattoos right now?
Ones that I've saved in my tattoo portfolio right here is 1,354. Those are just ones I have saved on my phone that I moved into, a little portfolio folder. I still got to update that. So, that's probably 2,500, 3,000, 4,000 tattoos maybe.
Oh my god, bro. 3,000 tattoos, you guys. That's insane. That's 3,000 satisfied customers out there because people come back. It's hard to get people to come back to somebody when you get a bad haircut. I don't go back to bad barbers and shit. You know what I mean? Like I come back to this gentleman.
From all over the world traveling out to make appointments and come get tattooed. Go flying all the time.
So there you guys have it right there. There's Kevin Young Tattoo, the general, the man. We have finished. Did you guys get some good footage of the tattoo? I'm not on fire. I'm not burning up. He is the man to go to in San Clemente, California. This is my brother, my ace. You know what I mean? Like I have nothing but good stuff to say about this gentleman. I was a little dazed right there, so I didn't really get to talk too much. But yeah, man, he's award winning. He travels around the world. He takes care of his lady. His animals are well taken care of. He has his own home. He's a young. How old are you now?
31.
31. You know what I mean? And he has his own home, takes care of his family. You're only 31? Dude, I'm older than Kevin by 2 years. I'm an old man.
Man, Ditch had me in the game early, bro. We were running around for a long time, and then I just took the hustle mentality that my dad taught me, things that he taught me along the way, and just applied it. Picked up quick and worked a full-time job. I'd be working construction in the vet tech, like I said, from 7 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, straight to the tattoo shop afterwards. And I did that for years until tattooing finally took off. I just never stopped.
Man, you guys, I don't want to hold him up all night. He has a beautiful wife that he needs to tend to. This is his day off. He took some time out to get on the podcast to show his face and to do some work. So please hit him up, contact him. He will be getting in a full interview where I'm not getting blasted and it's a little bit more normal, a little more formal. I'll have him open up the link. He could be in the comfortability of his home in a robe, chilling with his wife, drinking some champagne, and we could really tap in with you guys. You know what I mean? He said, "Oh, the link. This is a real SD boy right here, you guys. He's country. He don't know how to open up the links yet, but we're gonna get him in the mix. I had Slow Jam do it. He's 71. You know what I mean? So we love you guys out there. This is WestCoastWeActive.com and Kevin Young Tattoo. Any last shout outs you want to give, my dog?
Shout out to Ditch, man. Love you, brother. Thanks for hooking this up. Shout out to Black Flies. Shout out to Espinoza. Shout out to West Coast We Active. My boy Big Silencer. Love you, brother.
And we outro. I got it. Much love, you guys. Tune in next show.